Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. These are my eBay finds for Friday, September 30th. It's already Tuesday, October 4th. My God, how did it get to be October 4th already? So I was gonna make this video yesterday, but I couldn't because ended up my daughter had off for they give them off for Rosh Hashanah. So since she had the day off and my son had the day off from work, I ended up taking them to see Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, the Tim Burton movie, which was actually very, very good, but very, very weird, which is typical of Tim Burton, and very disturbing. There were a lot of things in that movie. It's like someone took, you know, half my phobias and packed them into one movie. There were masks and faceless people and underwater and fish and eels and eyeballs and and I'm sitting on the end of the aisle, and like every 2 minutes it seemed like both my kids are like turning and looking down at me and pointing like, ah, this is freaking you out. Like, yes, it is. But it was good. Not recommended for young viewers, though. I would not take a young child to see it, or they will have nightmares probably for the rest of their lives. My daughter slept with her light on last night, and I don't know if it was because of the movie or not, but anyway, yeah, I'm always joking with my husband. Like, if you ever want to get a divorce, the only thing you have to do is hide in the house and jump out at me with like a hockey mask or a Michael Myers Halloween mask on, and we are done. We are absolutely finished. I will file the papers immediately. Either that or my heart will have exploded and I'll be dead on the floor. You know, either way, he has his out. But, okay, moving on. On Friday I went to a rummage sale, and I went to one garage sale. Unfortunately, the weather sucked this whole weekend pretty much, but thankfully there were a couple rummage sales, and this one has quickly become one of my favorites. It's tiny, but they bundle, which I love, and they usually have some interesting stuff. So I went there, and then I hit a garage sale on the way home. So I'm going to show you everything I got from the rummage sale first. Price breakdown, I don't know, everything was around $1 except for one thing, 50 cents to $1, and all of it cost me a total of $23. So first up, of course, I went to like where they put their beauty products, and I got a bunch of stuff from Philosophy. I got this 4-piece Amazing Grace travel set, perfumed olive oil body scrub, bath and shower gel, what is this? Whipped body cream and spray fragrance. So, like I said, that was about $1. And then I also got the larger sizes of the olive oil body scrub, the bath and shower gel, and the whipped body cream. This has never been used. These two have, but that's okay. This I'm going to sell on its own. These two I'm probably going to sell together because this sells fine even when it's used. This, not as much, so I'm going to put them together. As far as price goes, probably get 20, maybe a little more for those. Whoops. Hello. Sorry, 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm already like knocking things over here. Alright, this, maybe 10 to 15. And this I should be able to get about, well, at least 24, I think. So that was pretty much it for the beauty products. No perfume, unfortunately, no good stuff like that. But, in that same area, I did find this, which is a Lay and Go Cosmo Deluxe. It's kind of like a makeup bag, but as you can see, it lays flat like this, and all your makeup's in it. And then when you're ready, you just pull the strings, and it turns into this, and you're on your way. They also, you know, people use these for toys, especially little things like Legos and stuff like that. It's perfect for things like that. But anyway, this is the deluxe, which is 22 inches wide instead of 20 like the normal one, and leopard print, which, you know, is very popular here in Jersey. Although I personally own no leopard print. I'll probably, if anyone ever found that out, I'd probably be kicked out of the state, but I own no leopard print. But this, I found out, is actually worth like, I think I should be able to get like 30 for this or somewhere around that. Crazy good price on that for what it is. I was not expecting that when I did research. Found this dance kind of carnival glass style ornament. Can't find any others online, so maybe 10 bucks for that. Maybe 10 bucks with free shipping. I don't know. Not a crazy good profit on that, but that's all right. I got a Bob Marley belt buckle. No name on it or anything. Maybe 10 on that. I got this teeny tiny little puzzle. It says, "World's smallest puzzle for the world's smartest people." It's dated 1970 from the Wesky Corporation or Company. Can't find anything about them online at all. But it is complete. I did find another one online. Found out it's supposed to have 32 pieces, which it does. And they're all cut. Whoops, no, I just lost one on the floor. They're all cut the same. So I don't know exactly what you're supposed to do with this thing. If you're just supposed to make any design or what. But who knows. People like word puzzles. So maybe 10 on that. Then got some Dansk demitasse spoons. As you can see, they're brand new in the box. And these are Variation 5 Dansk stainless flatware. Variation 5, they did a whole series, obviously, of variation. I don't know exactly how high the numbers go, but it's a very popular pattern. This one was made in Japan. There are others that were made in Scandinavia. Those are worth a little more than this one, but I should still be able to get, I think, at least 20 on that. Maybe a little more. I got this deer in the headlights game just because it was brand new and sealed. And might get 10 on that. If not, I will put it into the next consignment sale in the spring. I got a vintage German Bible, and this is from 1924, and I can't read any of it except this, which says Martin Luther's. Other than that, completely clueless, but it's in really nice shape. So maybe I don't know, 15, maybe a little more, I don't know. Then I found this, which I thought was interesting. London Transport Posters book, which has a lot of cool travel posters in it. Advertising, obviously. The London Underground. So that was published in 1976. Maybe 8 to 10. Then I found this little baby book. Beatrix Potter's always popular. This is the Peter Rabbit memory book from C.R. Gibson. It's nice. It has a flocked cover and the brand spanking new. And I was surprised because this is going for about, I think like the last one I saw on eBay was like 30 bucks. So very pleasantly surprised with that. Hoping I can get the same for mine. Trying to adjust this. I really have to get a new mat. This thing is completely trashed. But I feel like if I did, you guys wouldn't know it was me. Then I got this cool toy, and I passed this a bunch of times, and then finally right before I left, I picked it up. I can probably make about 20 or 25 on it. This is the Radica You Create Music. It's kind of like your own DJ, and you're mixing sounds. Yeah. I think you can hook it up to your iPod, and then this thing lights up. I don't know exactly how this thing works. But anyway, I did find the instruction manual online, so I'll link that site in the listing so that whoever buys it can, you know, find the manual online and find out exactly how that thing works. I did buy some sweaters. You guys know I usually don't buy clothes, but if I find things that I know are, you know, pretty good sellers and they're cheap enough, I'll buy them. So I did get this. This is a Quacker Factory sweater. Sell them on what, QVC. This has all these beaded whales across the top. It's in really good shape. No missing beads. That was about $1. All the sweaters and stuff were about $1. Then got this one. This is a name I never heard of before. Edina Rene, London. Got it because it looked, you know, kind of fallish, Halloween-y, has all this metallic thread in it, so who knows. Maybe get about 15 on the Quacker Factory, maybe 10 on the Edina Rene. I don't know. Then I bought this one, even though I like to buy the, you know, the more obnoxious, colorful, in-your-face sweaters. I did buy this plain one because it said Winfjord, and then on the back here it said made in Norway. You guys know how much I love, you know, Scandinavian stuff. So this one, like I said, is very plain. On their website they have, most of them have very bold, you know, Norwegian prints, but still I should be able to make, I don't know, probably start this at 30, see where it goes. But it is 100% wool. Feels very scratchy and uncomfortable, but you know, some people like those. And the last thing I bought is Obnoxious. The last sweater, or actually this is a jacket. It's knit on the bottom and like nylon and polyester on the top. This is a spider windstopper jacket with this quarter zip, and this is a man's sweater in really, really good shape. I'm thinking this is from like the, I don't know, late 80s, mid 90s, somewhere in there. So if anybody knows anything about these or has any more information, let me know, because it's impossible for me to find this exact print, but I found other prints like this, because most of their jackets are solids or just, you know, a couple of colors. The ones that I found that are kind of obnoxious like this are mainly from like early to mid 90s. So that's what I'm thinking. That's when I'm thinking it was made. I don't know. We'll see. Went into the stuffed animal section and I bought this guy. This is like a little security blanket type thing with the satin edges, and it's called a Swanky Blankie. Made in the USA. Handmade in Texas. You can see that. And I was surprised by this one because I went online. You can't buy these anymore, this particular one with the frog. And I think on eBay, the couple they had, they each wanted like close to $40 for these. So I'm hoping to get maybe, I'll probably start mine at 25 and see if I get any bites. And the jacket I just showed you, I'll probably start that around 40 and see what happens. So the last two things that I got there, I got this butterfly wall art piece, and there is a name down here, but I can't read it. Puyh something, I don't know. But they're all, as you can see, they have little acrylic rods back here, and they're all mounted. Really, really pretty. Should be able to get at least, I would think, 20 or 25 out of it. This stuff is expensive. I know that because when we go to the balloon festival, you know, like 5 minutes down the road, every year they have a booth that has, they're not in boxes like these, they're in frames, but they have framed wall art, you know, butterfly collages, and they're gorgeous and they're very expensive. And I happen to have one in my hallway by my front door only because I found one at a yard sale. After telling my husband every year we went to the balloon festival that I wanted one, you know, but I didn't want to pay the money for it. So I finally found one at a garage sale for $3, and he was so happy because then he knew I would shut up about the butterflies at the balloon festival. But they're very, very pretty. And finally, the last thing that I got at the rummage sale was this, and this might be the best thing I bought, although I cannot find any information on it at all anywhere. It's like it never existed on the planet Earth. But this is from Arthur Court, which is a good name. If you search their completed listings, some of their stuff sells really well. But this is a gorgeous jeweled egg, kind of Faberge style egg, with this adorable little bunny sitting on top. And he does have little jeweled eyes. And then he opens, and it's a magnetic box, and there's another little bunny inside. And the stand, stand is a little trio of bunnies that also have jeweled eyes. And then you put this together. Come on, go back together. There we go. And it sits in the stand, and it's really, really pretty, and a really heavy piece, very substantial, not a piece of junk at all, and comes in this with this velvet bag. And I paid $5 for it, which I was very happy to do. And it says 2003 Jeweled Collectors Egg. I can't find any collector's egg period from Arthur Court online anywhere, so I don't know. I might start it at 50 at auction. I don't know. If anybody knows anything about that, let me know, because I'm completely clueless. Alright, so that's it from the rummage sale. Again, I paid a total of $23 for everything you just saw. And then on the way home, I went to a moving sale that said rain or shine. And the first thing I got there was this Tiffany & Company set of 4 votive candles. Not really worth that much, maybe 10 to 15. I paid $4, which is a little too much, but anyway. It says Pure Tiffany 4 scented candles. And then they had a table with some Lego stuff. And I ended up picking out this one, which is from the Lego Pirates line. This is the schooner. It's missing a few of the sails, unfortunately. It has only 2, and it should have, I think, 5 or 6. But the majority of the rest of the pieces are here. The reason I bought it instead of the other ones they had there was because it had a lot of minifigs. There's 2 sharks, and there's 10 minifigs. So I should be able to make probably at least 30 to 40 on this as it is. We'll see. I'll definitely make more than 5. And then as I was walking out, I was kind of glad that it was raining that day because I got there probably an hour, hour and a half after it had started, and most of their stuff was in the garage. But then they ended up putting up a small little tent right before I got there, and so the husband kept bringing stuff out as I was looking in the garage. And right as I was leaving, he brought out a box of video games. So I ended up getting all of these, and I was very happy because they only paid $2 a piece, and got all these Nintendo 64 games. I got Mario Kart 64, and the game and the instructions are in all of these. I got Super Smash Brothers. I got Super 64 Mario, or Super Mario 64, however you want to say it. I'm not a video game person, you guys. I'm really not. And Pokemon Snap. So I should be able to make a decent profit off of all of these, probably at least 20 a piece, maybe more for some of them. If anybody knows a lot about these, let me know what I should start them at, because I'll probably put them all up at auction first and see how they go. So that's it. And I'm going to come back and show you what I got on Saturday. I don't have a lot to show you because I ended up going to a rummage sale, which I had high hopes for, and it turned out that it was really awful for the most part. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.